And I gotta just say, in 2025, folks, this is not necessarily a gender issue. Any female who entertains lustful thoughts would fall into the same category. It's just that men tend to be more susceptible because they're usually more visually oriented and stimulated. And because I think we really need to be willing to tackle some difficult topics when Jesus' word kind of moves us in that direction. Given the situation we find ourselves in today, maybe a conversation about some pornography would maybe be prudent. Because I hope you know, pornography really is big business today. It's estimated that it generates $97 billion annually, which is more than all 5 professional sports leagues in America combined. And the largest pornographic site today has 130 million unique visitors every day, which is more than either Netflix or Amazon. And this kind of proliferation has led to the fact that it's becoming really a very common experience in our country, to the tune of 84% of 14 to 18-year-old boys and 57% of 14 to 18-year-old girls have viewed pornography. And by the way, that percentage is actually closing. And so this is no longer just a male issue. This is just most of us now. And where the male-female difference really holds is the difference between what's viewed and what's read. Women may not view pornography, but a lot of times they'll read pornography. And when it comes to chasing lust outside the boundaries of marriage, including the way we engage our imaginations, this is all of us. It's going to be a temptation every one of us will face. And so I know some of you are probably going today, well, I just don't understand why this is such a big deal. What I look at in the privacy of my own home, on my own time, and it's not hurting anybody, what's the big deal? And a lot of people think that way. And if you think that way, I'm actually really glad that you're here, because that's essentially our culture's moral position. As long as whatever I'm doing doesn't hurt anybody, what's wrong with it? And the problem with that is it's objectively false that pornography doesn't hurt anyone. But it's important for us to talk about this, because the heart behind what Jesus is saying is that lust leaves a lot of destruction in its wake. And what is consistently being found is that pornography is extremely harmful to those on both sides of the camera. And if you want to know more, I would just encourage you, there's a website that you can check out. It's called Fight the New Drug. And basically they're saying pornography is the new drug. And you're going to go, when you go there, they're going to ask you for money right away. Click through that. They've got a lot of great information about really explaining the damage that it does.